This is the third video about gas pressures. In this video I want to talk about barometers. So what is a barometer? A barometer is an evacuated glass cube with the tip of which is submerged in a pool of mercury, and liquid in an evacuated tube is forced upward by atmospheric gas pressure on the liquid surface, as you see here. So we have this glass tube. Here we have pressure or gas pressure, and the height of this liquid, which is mercury, shows the pressure of this gas here. So average atmospheric pressure at sea level can support a column of mercury 760 millimeter in height. So 760 millimeter height of mercury in this barometer is equivalent to atmospheric pressure. So 760 millimeter or 29.92 inches of mercury. So in a barometer, when the atmospheric pressure rises, the height of the mercury column rises as well. Similarly, when atmospheric pressure falls, the height of the column falls. So as you see here, the height of this liquid column go up and down depending on what pressure we have for the gas or for atmospheric pressure. So if it goes higher, it means that this pressure is higher. If the height of this column reduces, it means that the pressure is lowering. So we have the unit. So far we talked about Pascal, and right now we talked about millimeter mercury or inch mercury. Now I want to talk about torr, which is another unit of pressure. So the unit of millimeter mercury is often called a torr. So torr and millimeter mercury is equivalent. One torr is equivalent to 1 millimeter mercury, and this torr is coming from the name of an Italian physicist, after the Italian physicist Torricelli, who invented the barometer. So 1 millimeter mercury is equivalent to 1 torr. Another unit of pressure, gas pressure, is atmosphere, or shown by ATM. The second unit of pressure is the atmosphere, ATM, the average pressure at sea level. Since 1 atmosphere of pressure pushes a column of mercury to a height of 760 millimeter or a 1 ATM, and 760 millimeter mercury are equal. So 1 ATM is equivalent to 760 millimeter mercury, or let's say 1 ATM is equivalent to 760 torr. So, and we have, if you remember, we had Pascal or PA, the SI unit of pressure. It's the Pascal, and defined as 1 Newton per square meter. So 1 PA is equivalent to 1 Newton per square meter. The Pascal is the much smaller unit of pressure than the atmosphere. So 1 ATM is equivalent to 101.325 Pascal. And if you remember, I said Pascal is a small unit, so we usually use kilopascal instead of Pascal, and 1 kilopascal is equivalent to 1000 Pascal. So we have other common units of pressure. Other common units of pressure include inches of mercury and pounds per square inch, which is PSI. So 1 ATM is equivalent to 29.92 inch mercury, and 1 ATM is equivalent to 14.7 PSI, or 14.7 pounds per square inch. So here we have a summary of these units. We have Pascal, 1 Newton per square meter, shown by PA, and it is equivalent to average pressure at sea level. 101.325 Pascal is equivalent to 1 ATM. The other one is pounds per square inch, or PSI. 14.7 PSI is equivalent to 1 ATM, or 1 atmosphere. Torr, or millimeter mercury, shown by torr. 1 ATM is equivalent to 760 torr. Inches of mercury, shown by inch mercury, IN mercury. 760 or 1 1 atm is equivalent to 29.92 inch mercury. Atmosphere ATM is equivalent to 1 atm.